Hi everyone and welcome to the next episode of The More You Know. Today me and Amber are going to be discussing our top 5 shoe collabs in this year. But just to let you guys know, we're only talking about the shoes that are going to be coming out at latest in July, because obviously we don't know what is going to come out with loads of delays with COVID and stuff.
So kicking off our list at number 5, we went with the Travis Scott Air Max 270s, and these released in May. They retailed at £140 and their resale is about $2,000 at the moment.
Yeah, this is a weird shoe. It's the shoe's reference to the Nike ASG line, which is like the all condition gear. So it's basically meant to use for like camping, all that climate stuff, you know, mountains.
That makes sense from the design.
Yeah, it makes sense with the design. There's actually a lot of colours in this shoe, which is kind of cool. Like you've got the beige upper, the brown toe caps, the grey tongue, and the red eyelets. So like all the colours kind of go well together. But I wouldn't wear it on a day-to-day basis, you know what I mean? It's just very situational to that.
I'd have to disagree.
Really?
I would say they're really easy to wear because they've gone with sort of desert neutral tones. I think it makes the shoe super easy to wear. I'm just not a big fan of the design. Like the 270s, they're definitely a more manly shoe, I have to say.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think I would look pretty ridiculous wearing them. I think they'd look really big, do you know what I mean?
They're really comfy though. They've got the air pocket.
Yeah, the bubble looks nice. It does look comfy, but I do just think on a 5'2" girl, it might look a bit big on me.
Out of all the Travis Scott shoes, where would you rate this then?
It's probably my least, to be honest.
Your least favourite? Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, he had the ones with the removable ticks, didn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Those were probably my fave because I have a pair of Air Force Ones with like Velcro ticks that I can like swap out to put different colours to match my outfits, and I just love those. So I think it's really cool he released a shoe that did the same, but his like ticks were way better. They were like, you know, metallic and silver and different cool designs.
I'm actually glad he didn't go with the reverse swoosh in this one like he did with the Jordan 1.
Do you not like it?
No,
the reverse swoosh?
No, I'm not. I understand why he's trying to do, like he's trying to rebrand it to his design, but
his vibes.
It just looks weird. It just makes it look off, you know, like. I
guess you're entitled to that opinion. That's why it's at number 5.
Exactly, but I do like how instead of one massive swoosh, it's loads of mini swooshes. I do like that.
Yeah,
design
it does
detail.
look cool. It does look cool.
So for our number 4 pick, it was Stussy with its collab with Nike Spiridon. They released 3 of these colorways. They released a Fossil, Pure Platinum with black, and black with a grey sole. I personally really like the Fossil one. I haven't had a shoe color like that before because it's not.
Yeah.
It's a very summery vibe.
I do like it too. I personally, the only thing about the shoe that I was a bit off about was the material. I have that kind of, you know, that phobia of little holes.
Do you have that phobia?
What it's called.
Yeah,
yeah,
I forgot
like
what it's
little
called.
holes really freak me out. It's like trichophobia or something. I don't know. Something like that.
I like it. So the difference with these is that they have like the netted design, and I think it'll make the shoe more breathable and a bit light because the Spiridon are quite chunky, aren't they? They're big.
They are, but they're not as chunky as the previous Travis Scott ones. I do like these. I do think it plays into Stussy's sort of clothing designs. They're always quite simplistic, and I do think that's the benefit of this shoe. It could literally be worn with anything, especially the black colorway.
Yeah, the retail for these, by the way, were 140, and they're reselling for 240 to 270, depending on the color you want, which I don't think is too bad.
So it's still pretty affordable. And I mean, even originally, that's a pretty affordable start price. But I know there was raffles for these, and pretty hard to get. So for our number 3 slot, we have the Ben & Jerry's Nike SB Dunk Lows, and they retailed at around £90 and they released in May. So they're kind of going for around £1,300 now, but I saw them also going for just under £2,000. So the resale on these was too much.
Yeah.
Too much. I mean, me and Dylan both tried to get the shoe. We both lucked out.
Sadly, yeah. I
think our odds were very, very slim on the sneakers app, but I love these. I think they're such a sick shoe.
I think they're sick as well. It's such a random design.
I mean, Ben & Jerry's are great. Their ice cream's great. As founders, they're great. And they've just made a great shoe. I love the materials. I think it was the sort of cow like print and material that really won me over, because I thought that's pretty sick. And the like swoosh, how it's kind of dripping.
Yeah, the furry cow print is just cool. It adds a lot of texture to the shoe. I also like that they added like the hillsides on the side of the shoe, just like on the tubs of ice cream you get. It just basically looks like a tub of ice cream.
A tub of ice cream. Yeah. And also the logo on the heel is the same, I think, font as the ice cream.
Yeah.
So the attention to detail is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I would never wear this shoe. I just think it's too nice. Like, imagine getting a crease on this. You'll just...
My dad has this joke where when he buys really expensive shoes, he says they should sit at a glass case and you should throw sugar at them. I'm not really sure what that means.
Throw sugar at them? Why? Wouldn't that attract ants?
They're too good to wear. Like, you just have to look at them and throw sugar at them.
No, I agree. Like, this is one of the best looking shoes in a while, like detail wise.
Well, the SB Dunk Low is already an iconic shoe, but I think it's really just been taken to the next level with this collab.
Yeah, it's a good shoe to use. I think like
they get skated in, so they've got to be high quality and durable.
Yeah, and I don't think it was popular in the most recent years. I think it's made more of a comeback.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good shoe to use.
Skating's always in, but I feel like it's kind of more in at the moment.
So our number 2 pick is the Air Jordan 4's Off-White collab, and they're a sail colour, which is basically, how do you describe it? It's like a light tan colour?
I think they're kind of skin coloured.
Skin coloured. Neutral.
Yeah,
it's
like
a
they're
neutral.
that creamy. Yeah, you know, like when you're in primary school and they give you the crayon that's like the skin coloured one. I don't know. I feel like it reminds me of that.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Apparently, this is only a woman's only shoe, but I don't understand because in StockX I saw sizes are like 13 and stuff. So I'm guessing they're marketing it just for women, but anyone can buy the shoe. And I don't know why.
I do find that well annoying as a girl, like making them in, I suppose, bigger sizes that. I suppose it doesn't matter. In the end of the day, people are going to resell them and they're going to buy all different sizes. So I guess going up to 13 isn't the biggest of deals. But I don't know how you can market it as a women's shoe and then
have a 13 size
put
shoe.
Men's sizes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird.
But nonetheless, this shoe is very, very sick. I think it's very different to the previous Off-White Night collabs. Mainly because of the neutral tone. Like, the others they released were like multiple different colours, which looked great, don't get me wrong, but I do like this subtle like twist.
Yeah, I like most of the Off-White collabs, like they're in a deconstructed build, and I think they look really good with the Jordan 4s compared to the other ones he did, like with the Prestos and stuff.
My favourite is the Prestos, I have to admit.
Are they? I mean,
mainly because I own Prestos and I know how comfy they are. They're literally the most comfortable shoe I've ever bought. Yeah,
they're a very comfy shoe. I with this one, I like the Air branding as well. It's on the laces as well. I think it comes with 3 different laces. It comes with teal, the cream, and black, I believe.
I like that, mixing it up.
Yeah.
Adding a little pop of colour. I do think these are cool, and they're releasing later on this month.
Yeah.
So me and Dill will be entering the raffles to try and get these, but we know they're going to be gold dust, and our odds are very, very slim.
Definitely going to lose, yeah. But, you're the smart
You've got to be in it to win it, Dylan.
Exactly.
For our number 1 spot today, we've gone with the Dior Jordan 1 Retro High OGs. And I feel like you guys must have seen this one coming. It released in April, it retailed for about £2,000, and it resells for an eye-watering £11,000.
God damn.
Which, I mean, these are a thing of beauty.
They are. I mean,
my favourite, there's 2 things that I love. The swoosh, the Dior detailing in the swoosh is just impeccable.
Yeah.
But for me, the icy sole, that sole with the Dior and the Air Jordan logo, it looks so fresh.
I have to agree with you. The swoosh is sick. Like, it's similar to the B23, the Dior shoe they sell as well. That's their luxury shoe. Like, so I love that they've done that as well. It's basically saying like, we respect Jordan enough to put this logo design on their shoe, which I just think think it's such a nice. It's
just a nice twist on a classic.
Yeah.
Like, I think we've seen so many Air Jordan 1s, and I mean, even the Off-White one, that was sick, but I do think, yeah, they retailed at £2,000, but I personally think that was probably worth it. Like, I've not seen a shoe of such high quality and just such a slick design. Like, if I was going to spend 2k on anything, it would be this.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't any two iconic brands that are so completely opposite as well. Obviously, Jordan's is streetwear, and Dior is such a luxury, high-end, like central London store. So having those two like worlds collide, yeah, I mean, £2,000 kind of makes sense. And for the resale as well, that kind of like, it's so unique.
It's very unique. I mean, the availability on these was not very high. It was difficult for people to get as it was, but they are such a beautiful shoe, and I just think the rest of it, I mean, you can tell the quality of the leather, and just the grey and the white, they just look so clean and fresh. And
it's a beautiful shoe.
I mean, I'd love a pair.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shoe.
It'll be interesting to see if they do any other collabs in the future.
Here's a question for you, Amber. What other Jordan would you want Dior to do next?
What other Jordan?
Yeah.
Maybe a 4.
4.
I'm quite a big fan of the 4s. Like, the 1s and the 4s are my fave. I have a pair of 5s that I'm not too keen on, like grape 5s. But I do think those two are possibly the best silhouette Jordan. What would you say?
I love 4s as well. I've got 2 pairs of 4s myself. I also want to see a 3. I think they can do 3.
A 3 would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think they could revive the 3 with a Dior collab, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they'll do sick things with the 3.
Or maybe Dior will see this video. Maybe they'll make one. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of The More You Know. Let us know in the comments if you agree with our top 5 shoe collaborations of 2020 so far. And tune in next week to find out our top 5 90s kids cartoons.